Hello, hello. This is Cindy with Love to Scrap for Fun, here to show you a junk journal I created to sell on Etsy. Actually, I've already listed on Etsy, but it's just taken me a while to do the video to where I have time. I have a full-time job. I'm an administrative assistant at a school district office building for the special ed department, and I work Monday through Friday and work 40 hours a week, and then I come home in my craft room and do what I love best, and that's make scrapbook memory albums and junk journals. And this one, I really enjoyed doing the mixed media on this. I actually did the mixed media part on the cover of this like 3 weeks ago, and then it took me forever to finish it. But I have a really nice enclosure on this one. It's pretty lace fabric. I thought that it coordinated very well with this type of junk journal theme. This is a fairy bell, and this is actually an image that I copied off of the scrap paper line from Prima Marketing, the Fairy Belle collection that was from, I believe, what was it, 2011 or 2012? But I had bought this paper when it came out back, what was it, 10, 11 years ago. And I hoarded it. I did not ever want to give it up. I never knew what to create out of it. I knew someday I'd do an album or something, but now I'm doing junk journals in addition to my little scrapbook albums. So I thought it would be perfect for a junk journal because they're double-sided papers, and that way you can enjoy both sides of the paper. You don't have to just glue one side down and not see the other side because both sides were beautiful. Anyway, this is heavyweight chipboard. It is 9 by 6 by 3 inches. And this is, I did the whole cover. There is cheesecloth and lace that is painted on there with the media paint, and different textures on here. It's very sturdy and thick because I put lots of layers. I even put the glaze over the top to hold it in place, and I did different colors. I sprayed different pastel colors to kind of blend in with the color of the paper theme, and it looks like I'm one of them's escaping. But anyway, I've got this beautiful paper flower here, mulberry paper, that has a little metal leaves that is behind it, and it has a little plastic charm here that goes really well with it. And I did some texture paste with my brick stencil and added a whole bunch of different textures of flowers layered on here. Then I painted it over, and then painted it with different colors. I put some pearls on top. This is a little silver metal flower with a little pearl. I put the little flat back pearls, different sizes of it. This was a metal key, and then I painted over it so it kind of looks fake, but it was a real metal key. And this is a metal wings, and then I kind of painted alcohol ink over the top of it and whatnot, but it's pretty thick. This is pretty sturdy, and I thought it turned out really good. And the inside, I lined it with some lightweight fabric, and I zigzag stitched around the perimeter of the fabric for the front and the back cover. And I put lace pockets on both sides of the insides of the covers. And this holds a little notepad that I added a bunch of lined paper, and I edge inked all of the edges on this. This was a scrap of the Prima paper, the gorgeous Prima paper that is two-sided. I sewed in a pamphlet stitch and added some beads to the ends of the bows. And I put in some mulberry flowers with some flat back pearls, and I put a little note there with that I do with my, you call it a dino label maker. And look at this beautiful paper, this Prima paper. It's gorgeous. I love the colors, the vintage look. And the other side of it, I didn't want to machine stitch away from around it or anything, because I didn't want to take away the beauty of the paper. So I didn't want to put pockets on it or anything, because it's just beautiful. You can put your journaling or photos on it, and it's gorgeous. And I edge inked this with Tim Holtz vintage photo ink on all the pages in this whole entire junk journal. And this is some lovely vellum that I had. It's printed, it has some print and just some collaged colors on it. And I have my tea dyed papers in here that I stamped. Some of them have some stamping, and there's a little bit of stenciling on them. So this gives you, I really believe in lots of journal space. I don't typically make junk journals with just decorated pages. I like to put a lot of blank pages in there to give you lots of writing, because that's what junk journals are for. They're to write, or to put your stickers and hold all your goodies in there. And there's 4 pages of lined paper, and there's the color page, double-sided color page. This is avocado inked. This is a coffee dyed doily, big huge doily folded in half, and I added some embellishments with some flat back pearls, and I adhered some different ruffled laces on the edges of some of the cardstock. And look at this. Isn't this beautiful? This is a discontinued line of paper. I don't think you'll ever find it anywhere. It's gorgeous, and I'm gonna let go of it. I can't keep everything. And I beaded the thread that holds the signatures, the signature threads. Yes, this has 4 signatures, by the way. We're in the first signature. Here's the other side of that doily with some embellishments, avocado dyed paper, 2-sided color paper, lined paper, 4 pages of that, and then tea dyed papers, some stamping, the other side of that lovely vellum. And then going into the second signature, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Fairy Belle. It's like French. It's got Paris. And it's got some butterflies collaged in that. Isn't that gorgeous? And this is my very last piece of square doily. I don't know where I ever got this package of doilies, but this is my last one. And it's nice. I've never found them again, ever. I think I got them 10 years ago or something. And I've got a little corner pocket here with some stamped coffee dyed or tea dyed index cards. You'll see that throughout. And some handmade tags with some stamping. and spiral clip and different goodies here. And this is a little 3D embellishment. And this is an upper tuck with some tags, homemade tags, and journal card. And this is a tulip paper clip that clips up there. Or you could put it wherever you want. Gorgeous paper. Got a couple sheets of graph paper here. Ledger paper, not graph paper. And this is another color page. Some more lined papers, 4 of those. And 3 of these tea-dyed papers that I stenciled and stamped on. This is an envelope in the middle of this signature. It has text spots with some tags that I stamped on. And there's even a little tag that slips in this little side tuck with a pretty little button for added charm. And this is a little pocket right here with a stamped image that slips right up there, and got your decorated little signature ties. And these little I added some Nouveau drops, and these are like bluish, light blue with some beads. And I've got my little wax seal with my butterfly stamp and some old postage stamps that are collaged into that. And the other side of this envelope in here, I've got some old stationery paper with flowers, a couple pages of that. I tucked it right inside there. You could do your journaling on there. And this is a little tuck I've got here with some tickets and a little pretty little tag. And lined papers, color paper, ledger paper, 2-sided Prima cardstock. And this is avocado dyed heavy cardstock paper. And there's one of the tulip paper clips. And I've got a little corner tuck here with a little metal rose embellishment and some pretty little trim right there. And I made these little pockets out of some crossword puzzle paper. It's not really a crossword puzzle, it's Sudoku pages. An old book I've had for a long time, and it aged really nice, so it looked very vintage. And there's a journal card with a quote that I stamped on there. It says, "Happiness comes through doors you didn't even know you left open." Here's a tag. Here's a little tag. And here's a little sticker embellishment. And I stitched along the bottom of it. And there's the beautiful paper. And in the middle, I added a pen holder so you can stick your favorite journaling pen that you love. And I'll even include this one. It says positive vibes. So that goes there. And look at this beautiful paper and the butterflies. There's the avocado dyed paper. And here is a fabric flip with this really nice upholstery fabric I have. And I added some trim to it and a embellished rose. And there's a pocket here. And this is some old writing, a letter that was handwritten. It has the date 1902, and one of these little tiny Tim Holtz paper clips holds it together. And here's one of my handmade tags. All things grow with love. And then I've got a sentiment, collect beautiful moments right here. It's a Tim Holtz sentiment words. And here's another pocket with another tulip paper clip. In this we have an index card that's stamped. And one of my handmade tags. And this is a shopping list you can use for journaling or whatever. It's for interest. And here is more writing spaces on tea-dyed papers. Doily. Look at that beautiful paper. This is good thick cardstock too. It's nice. And here's a little pocket with some trim on it with a large index card that I stamped and tea-dyed, and a small one with a stamped rose with a lovely, it says lovely, handmade tag, the little embellishment on there, and 4 pages of lined paper. And then we got this botanical paper, and I stenciled on the other side so it wouldn't look so plain. And this is the middle of the 3rd signature, and there's some more beaded signature ties that I put the black Nuvo drops on and little beads on there. And this is a belly band with a sack that holds some goodies. And I just want to leave that sack right there. And there's a handmade beautiful tag made from that beautiful paper. And here's the little thing that says menu. It has Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you know, the days of the week. And the more botanical papers, writing paper. And here's another lovely pocket made out of the beautiful paper. There's a little tuck here, little pocket, the tag and some tickets, and it says Family Life right there. And it was a rub-on, and I put some clear nail polish over the top of it so it won't rub off. I pay attention to detail. I like things, detailed stuff. Here is some more stationery. Beautiful little purple roses for some more writing journal spots. You could use that paper for whatever you want. Here's a tag made out of the collection paper. Beautiful, isn't it? Oh my gosh. And here's a tag with a metal spiral paper clip. Oh, this is one of those little pocket tag with a pocket. It's stamped. And some more. Oh, this right here is my favorite. That's why I copied her. Oh, that's not the one, but it's close to it. But isn't it beautiful? Oh my gosh, my favorite. I should have put her on the front. It'd be prettier than the other one, I think. Tea-dyed papers and a belly band. And here's some of my handmade tags with some words. It says, let life surprise you. There's beauty in simplicity. And they just go right in there. This is a coffee dyed heavier card copy paper. And this is a cool sticker I had with some little shutters that actually come open like that. It's pretty. It says beautiful day. Oh, this is beautiful. It says Fairy Belle vintage cardstock. And this Fairy Belle is really pretty too. Pretty. And here is some more vellum printed with different like newsprint and flowers on it, and avocado dyed paper, and a side pocket with some guest checks that have a little collaging on them with some wording. I just want to make nice things and adventure awaits you. I did a little stamping on that one. And here's a little blank receipt for added interest. And here's some more words. It says believe in daydreams. And writing papers, some more ledger paper, and the beautiful Prima cardstock. I think we are in the very last. This is the last signature. And here's some decorated signature ties. These are some stamping done on my tea-dyed paper, Prima paper, couple ledger papers, 4 of these lined papers, side tuck right there. This is another one of those Sudoku pockets where I machine stitched on the bottom. There's a sticker, and there's a tag, and a couple of tags in here. I just go in that little pocket. Here's some mushroom that tape. I forgot the kind of tape. I don't know why I can't think of the name of it. But here's an envelope that flips out. It's got a little tag tuck right here with wording that says let life surprise you. Here's a library pocket with a library card that is tea dyed, and I stamped on the front of that one. And just a little tag there. It says favorite things, and a cutesy little tag. And here's the other side of the vellum. Oh, I didn't show you this part. In here, there's another little Tim Holtz paper clip. I've got some little stationery there, journal spots. And I just put it in there, right there. And a little tuck here. This says all that is good and sweet and true has come to me because of you. And here's a tag that says sending love. And another little tag. And this has my imprint, this page. It says handmade by Cindy Arthur, love to scrap for fun. I don't know if the light is catching that. And vellum paper and the last page of this beautiful Prima paper. And there's the pocket on the back page, the lace pocket with a little mini journal booklet, notepad, and the signature ties have some beads, pretty little beads to decorate it. Lots of lined papers that are edge inked for your extra journaling. And they go right in there. And there you go. That is the big, thick, heavy This is pretty heavy too, so the postage isn't going to be cheap, I'm telling you now. I offer free shipping. I typically do priority shipping, which is not much more money, maybe $1 more. If I just did standard shipping, it would take like a week or two to get to you. But I have really good luck on the priority mail because it usually gets to my customers within like 3 or 4 business days. Not bad. So thank you for watching. Have a good evening or a good day. Goodbye.